Let's get this started.
Three, two, one.
Hey, welcome everyone back for a very special edition of Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. And something near and dear to my heart, we lose 22 veterans a day to PTSD suicide. So if you know someone, know a veteran, or someone suffering from depression, anxiety, reach out to them. Send them an email, send them an instant messenger, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, that could save that person's lives or change how things are going, knowing that someone's out there that cares about them. A simple hi might save their life. So with that being, I'm trying to stop saying that. Um, I got a very special beer for you guys today, and I've been wanting to do this for a while because as you know, I ordered some beer off the internet, and I think I've got a good one. I've got two for you today, and there's one I already did a review on, but that's okay because we're putting two head to head. Two beers head to head, but they are no strangers of going head to head because it is. We got the Inter Night Metallica beer. And of course, we have the Megadeth, a Two Limon beer. Okay, what's great about this is everyone knows a little history, or maybe you don't know a little history about Metallica and Megadeth. Dave Mustaine was one of the original members in 1981 with Metallica, the lead guitarist. Well, after a bunch of drinking and stuff like that, they couldn't tolerate it, so they kicked him out of the band. And it took Dave until 1983, 84 to form Megadeth, and both two have had really great careers, Metallica and Megadeth both. So these two bands have a rivalry somewhat, but I'm pretty sure not really. You know, Dave and Mustaine probably don't care. Metallica probably don't care. They're all titans, the big four, which the big four are, if you don't know, Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, and Anthrax. I think that's what they call it, the big four, something like that. Anyhow, those four bands are what set the the change in music back in the early '80s, early '90s, and stuff. And I've had this idea in my head with these two beers, and I very seldom, when I first started doing these, who's gonna win? All right, and two these are two different styles of beers. Metallica makes a pilsner, and Dave Mustaine and Megadeth makes um, a Belgian style Sassoon ale. A Toulamone means for everyone. I thought that was pretty cool how he came about that night, and I'm sure Inner Night for Metallica that's uh, off the Black album, you know, Inner Sandman, Inner Night, and let's go on with critiquing the bands. First of all, I mean, this is plain, kind of gritty. You know, it's got the Argonaut for Stone Brewery. Um, like I said, this is a Pilsner. This is a Belgian style beer and ale, Belgian style Sassoon ale. But we're not going to do that. These are just two beers. Metallica went with Stone, which is a heavy hitter in the beer industry. Um, Unibrow Brew, Unibrew, sorry. Unibrew is no stranger to they're in Canada. They got 296 awards for their beers, so they are no slackers in the beer industry. And I can see that's why, as an artist and stuff, that Dave Mustaine teamed up with Unibrew, and while Metallica, I think, you know, pretty much the front runner for Metallica was Lars Ulrich, who started. I'm not for sure, but as I kind of watched some of the videos and everything, Lars was doing most of the footwork and stuff for Metallica and their beer with Stone. So you got two different beers. Oh well, I'm sorry, I'm off track. This is a little different beer review for me, and I don't know. I said this is just kind of plain. I mean, it's got the Metallica font, and that's about it. It's got Stone's Argonaut. I mean, nothing really. I mean, it's cool, but it's just nothing. You know, I don't. I think Metallica could have done better. They have some great album covers, and I just don't know why their beer doesn't have a better cover. Okay, we got Megadeth. Okay, now who doesn't love Eddie the Skull? Okay, who doesn't love that guy? Different variations of Eddie, and I think putting that on there is really cool. He went with you got the fancy top. I don't know if I could get this in a can or not. I could only order it in a bottle. Um, and I paid pretty price for this when it's not sold in your area. Unibrow Brew it's sold here in Wichita. It's in some restaurants and stuff like Old Chicago. I believe they sell some of this beer, just regular beer, down at the local liquor store and stuff. But the Megadeth beer, the Atu Le Mans, is not sold here in Dudall, Kansas. So let's get on with the. Hold on. Holy shit. I forgot, man. Since I do not normally do two, I need two glasses. So we'll get the Marine Corps birthday one. And of course, my favorite one is I just pulled it out of the dishwasher. Mrs. B-Rad washed it for me. So thank you very much, Mrs. B-Rad. Love you. And I don't know. We're going to give these two beers a taste test and see which. It's kind of the battle of the bands. This is like battle of the beer bands, you know. And there's a few bands out there that make beer. Iron Maiden makes beer. Matter of fact, someone did a beer review on Iron Maiden versus Megadeth beer. That's interesting. I did a beer review on Iron Maiden's, and it's good beer. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it, but let's get on. Let's see. And of course, we got the official, beer opener of B-Rads. Bam! The USMC with the little bulldog in the middle. I don't really need this to open up my can, but I'm going to. I don't know if we can really compare these side by side as far as color, smell, and the head of the beer. Well, we can do the head of the beer. The color's going to be different because one's a pilsner, one's a ale. So I mean, I don't think they're going to be too far off. But from the looks of this beer here, oh man, fancy. Dave Mustaine went all out for this beer. Why not? If you're going to put your name on it, like it says, it's got to be there. All right. Ooh, look at that. I'm just gonna start with not spilling this beer. Oh crap, my stand just went. Sorry. All right, holy cow! I don't know what happened. I think there's some ghosts in here or something. I don't know. Maybe we need to go to thermals. Let's check that out. No, my stand went. Crap. We're gonna switch to thermals. Okay. Okay, I'm back. We're switching back to regular. Hold on. Maybe we should switch to night vision. Maybe there's a ghost or something in here. We need some night vision. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Oh, stay with me. Stay with me. We're gonna get this beer reviewed. All right. I think I got everything taken care of. I think I got my stand operating. I don't pay this cameraman much. I do let him sample some beers. God, it's just a low budget. But we started with the Metallica beer. It's got a nice kind of hazy color to it. It has a great head on it. Then you got the Metallica. It's got a nice, clean, clear look, and it also had a great head on it. It doesn't anymore. Um, since I've already did the Metallica beer, I'm going to go on right into this. Mmm, it smells really good. It's got some. It's kind of got a fruity smell, maybe. I'm going to say like a floral, something maybe. Um, yeah, so, maybe a little piney. That's what I'm getting out of this. Let's give her a taste. Man, it's I believe this beer has won an award. I looked on their website; it did say it won an award. This beer has been brewed for 2 years now, 3 years. 2016, I believe, is when it started production. Um, God, it's got some really nice flavor to it. The floral and it's got a little bit of the hoppiness taste to it. Um, Kind of a little sweet, but has a little bit of spice to it, kind of in a weird way. Um, it's good beer, man. I like it. So now that I've sipped that, let's go ahead and we're gonna sniff. I'm getting the I'm getting a strong malt, but I'm also getting a hint of the hop with the pilsner. Kind of a grassy, piney uh, smell. Let's give her a taste. And once again, I'm comparing two different beers, but I'm putting two beer bands, especially two bands that were similar. They were, Dave Mustaine started in Metallica and went on to Megadeth to start his own band. It's got that, it's got that kind of sharp taste that just hits you in the mouth. It's it's got a slight aftertaste. I don't know what I said before, but I said it had a slight aftertaste. It's got good flavor. It's got a lot going on with this pilsner. Very flavorful. I like it. I liked it before. Stone does a great job with their marketing and everything. A great product, good beer. But if I'm going to give it to anybody, I think the Atu Limon beats Internight by Metallica. Atu Limon seems a little bit cleaner, a little bit more, not as much aftertaste as the Enter the Night. Like I said, it's got a nice clean. It's it's got a little bit of spice to it. It's got a little bit of floral notes. It's got kind of a slight fruity taste to it. This is definitely a beer that you could have a go-to beer. I say, when I drink these IPAs and stuff, I can't really, they're not what I consider go-to beers. Go-to beers are beers that you just, you drink a few of them and you get drunk. Now IPAs and stuff, you can drink three or four of those, probably get drunk, get a buzz, nice little buzz, but that's not, and the best beer is free beer, your beer, and remember, I'm just driving this truck down the road, hopefully to a destination um, that uh, destination that you're going to find something you enjoy. And the beauty of this is having fun, getting together, telling stories, and beer brings people together. I believe it's bringing me with you. I'm sharing my experiences with you because I love sharing my beer experiences with you. It gives me something to do while I wait on Mrs. B-Rad to get home. Plus, I just love doing this. So let's grow this channel. I'm at 30 subscribers strong. So how about 31 after this? All right. The winner, I think it's only fitting that the winner gets the chuggability test. I will not waste any beer because this show does not waste beer. No offense to any other beer but I seen one guy dump a beer out, and I was just like, oh my god. Let's take a moment for that beer death. Okay, well, we'll take a moment here in a second. All right, let's give her a chuggability test, you know, and see if you can win that bet. Maybe you're in Canada at a pub having a cold Atu Limon. Woo. Really nice and smooth. This is really a great beer. You know, I'm going to say that this is a cut above. Um, for taste, I'm going to give it a 3. I'm going to give it a 3.9. I'm going to enter night. I'm going to give it a 3.4. 3.3, 3.4. So even though there's a slight difference, I do find the Atu Limon a lot cleaner, crisper, a lot more refreshing. Belgian style versus the Pilsner. Um, it's good. I like it. Both bands did a really good job. They have reputable brewing companies representing them. There's nothing wrong with Stone and Una Brew. I never even heard of them, but with 296 awards to their name, that's saying, hey, you're taking names and kicking ass, if you ask me. So, how about it's time to pay tribute to our fallen? And we're gonna go with the Lead Slingers. Okay, it's almost the month of March for infantry is 03. Okay, all infantry MOs start with 03. So I was an 0311. That's a basic rifleman in the Marine Corps. There's 0317, which is a scout sniper. There's 0321, which is Marine Corps reconnaissance. 0341, which is mortarman. 0351, which is assaultmen. 0352, which is tow gunners. 0331, heavy machine gunners. 0319 is the LAV drivers. I always forget them. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, brothers. I always leave you guys out, and I should not, because you're a fellow grunt brother, fellow Marine. It doesn't matter. Veteran. We're all in this for the same reason. Lead Slingers. I feel that this was a fight where, you know, definitely some lead was flying down range and stuff in this competition, so to say. So we do the Lead Slinger. It's a veteran owned and operated business. I believe this says Moore, Oklahoma. I would love to go down and see this distillery and see where this is made. I don't know if it's made there, sourced there, or whatever. I can't answer those questions. But here's to our fallen brothers and sisters that sacrificed it all for this great country. I love America, and I hope you love America too. Hoorah. And of course, I got to stop myself. As always, chesty puller wherever you are. Pairs nicely with the Belgian style ale, Sassoon ale. This is the part where I like to say thank you for everyone. Thank you for watching. Of course, my number one fan and Brad Lance. I finally got those lights working. That's why my lighting's a little better. My whole setup's a lot better because of you, brother. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed your salsa. Actually, I think that salsa was better than the other initial salsa that I sent you. Hint, I sent I'm not going to say. Anyhow, Brad Lance, my number one YouTube fan, my Marine Corps Somali brother, and of course another Marine Corps Somali brother is Scott Losky. And of course, my brother in arms, also Charles Orange, the O3 Grunts page. That is mine and his page. We are the curators of that page. Go give it a like. Tell us to go fuck ourselves. Something like that. Charles really enjoys that kind of stuff. And of course, some of my brothers that I served with in Somalia, Greg Finch, Ricardo Castro, Corey Locke, David Aslan, Reyes, Ruiz, Diaz, Lawson, and then just my Marine Corps brothers, Casey Patch, Chris Nicholson, Chris Schmidt. I feel I'm leaving. Lynn Johnson, hey, how about we throw you out there? I'll even throw a Rona. Two WMs that probably had served the Marine Corps. They earned the title Marine. And let me tell you something. Someone told me I was an ex-Marine, and there is no such thing as an ex-Marine, Dusty Lane. I earned the title, and that title is mine and everyone else who walked across that parade deck, whether it be San Diego or Paris Island. That's your title for life. There is no such thing as X. There's only active duty and inactive duty, and I'm currently in active duty. But my oath never expires, just like any Marine will tell you. Their oath does not expire. So, thank you guys so very much. This is a Red Friday. Remember, everyone, to pull it. That's why I wear red on Fridays. And I bought this cool shirt off of Facebook, of course, and I wear my red Marine Corps hat on Fridays to show. Thank you for watching this special edition of Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad with beers from Megadeth and Metallica. Thank you very much. Day out of the week, say, hey, thank you for what you guys do. And thank you. Till next time with Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. Hoorah!